Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be doing my best to explain the DMZ mode in Modern Warfare 2, including faction missions, stashes, extracting, the chemist, the weapons case, and strongholds, and other stuff as well. Moving on to stashes, there are two out-of-game stashes, one for weapons and one for keys. If you don't have the base MW2 game, you will only get 10 contraband weapon slots, whereas if you have the base game, you will get 20 contraband weapon slots. Contraband weapons are weapons that you will loot off of AI or other players while in raid. They cannot be edited with Gunsmith and are stuck with the attachments you found on them. If you die with a contraband weapon, it will be lost forever. Insurance weapons, however, can be any item that you have unlocked and you can gunsmith them to your liking. If you die with your insurance weapon, you won't be able to use it again for 2 hours, though this timer can be reduced by extracting with cash or depositing cash in a dead drop. A lot of people are asking what the best loadout is, and I would say it's really down to personal preference. However, specifically in DMZ, because the time to kill is pretty high, with 3 armor plate rigs being so prevalent, I would suggest running a sniper for long range battles and then an LMG such as the RPK or a RAL with an extended mag, so that you can take down multiple enemies without having to reload. I personally like the RPK and the SPX-80 as my go-to loadout. A lot of battles will be long to mid-range, so I would suggest using a 3 to 4 times sight on your rifle and also high velocity rounds on your sniper rifle. The key stash also has 20 slots. Keys can be extracted and then deposited into your stash for later use. If you bring a key into raid and then die with it, it will be lost forever as well. Keys unlock locked rooms that generally have really good loot in them. Usually they'll have about 2 modded contraband weapons, an orange crate, and maybe about 20k in cash. They'll also have some rare items as well, maybe a kill streak. So they're definitely worth looting when you get the chance. Some keys are needed for quests, such as the crane control room key. I don't have a full list yet, but I'll try to create one once I know what all of the quests are and what keys go for each quest. Before each raid, make sure you equip a tactical, lethal, and field upgrade. I would suggest stun grenades, Semtex for riot shield AI, and a munitions crate, as you'll find yourself running out of ammo relatively quickly from shooting so many AI. Additional munitions crates can be bought from any buy station across the map for 1k. Buy stations can be found across the map marked as a shopping cart on the minimap. They sell armor plates, gas masks, munition boxes, contraband weapons, large backpacks, 2-plate armor vests, stronghold keycards, and an array of kill streaks, with the UAV, precision airstrike, and mortar strike seeming to be the most prevalent. I would suggest stocking up on armor and extra munitions boxes every single run. When I have extra money to burn, I try to buy a couple of UAVs and maybe a precision airstrike or a mortar as well. Stronghold keycards are situationally worth buying, but most of the time can be found off of the dead AI in the world. Large backpacks and 2-plate armor vests are almost never worth buying, as you can find them pretty easily in any of the orange crates around the world. 2-plate armor vests and backpacks can also be found in lockers and in the ammo depots marked as 3 bullets on the minimap. Contracts are one of the fastest way of making money in DMZ. There are an array of contracts, from picking up nuclear fuel rods to killing high value targets. I won't go through all of them, as they are relatively simple and self-explanatory, but they generally give good cash rewards and are not that hard to complete. If you're the PvP type and want to hunt other squads, there are hunt squad missions that will tell you the relative location of an enemy squad, and you'll be given 5 minutes to eliminate them. Moving on to extracting. In DMZ, there are actually 3 different ways to extract. The first and easiest way is to do a hostage contract. You'll be asked to clear a stronghold containing a hostage within an allotted amount of time, or the bomb strapped to the hostage will be blown up and the contract will fail. Once you've obtained the hostage, a personal extract will show up very close to you, and you can run to the heavy chopper and get out. This is my favorite way to extract, and is probably the safest way of extracting in the entire game. To make clearing the stronghold easier, a lot of times you can kill some of the AI before starting the timer by shooting them through the window. The other 2 ways of extracting are by normal extract and final extract. Normal extracts are marked by blue people walking down staircases on the minimap. This is generally a pretty dangerous way of extracting, as people over the map will see the flare that is shot up when you call in the heavy chopper, so you can expect some PvP when extracting this way. However, as soon as you get on the chopper with your entire squad, the 30-second timer will hop down to 5 seconds, which makes it pretty hard to be killed once you're inside the chopper using a normal extract. The final extract, however, is an extract that only shows up once all of the other extracts have been consumed by the expanding radiation circle at the end of a raid. The radiation circle will start expanding after the 25-minute raid timer has counted down to 0. I think it takes about 7 minutes for the radiation circle to fully expand, though I'm not 100% sure. This extract will stay open until the very last second of the match, even if you're on the chopper. So expect heavy PvP, as at this point the match is basically devolved into a battle royale with a single squad getting to extract with this chopper. If you don't want to fight, however, you can try to ally yourself with the final squads by holding Alt and then asking to team up with them. You can create a team of up to 6 operators, which I think is pretty cool. Moving on to the Chemist. The Chemist boss is found within the center of the radiation circle. He is wearing a yellow hazmat suit and carries the health hazard blueprint of the M13. It's an okay blueprint. Unfortunately, when you extract with it, you only unlock the M13 and not the blueprint as well. So once you've unlocked the M13, there's not really any point to fighting the Chemist anymore unless you want a health hazard blueprint. To go safely in the radiation zone, you'll either need multiple gas masks, a durable gas mask, or radiation blockers. Gas masks can be bought from any of the buy stations, durable gas masks can be found generally in strongholds or ammo depots, and radiation blockers are commonly found in medicine cabinets of any bathrooms across the map. If you don't have any of these items, the radiation will take down both your health and armor relatively quickly. If you do have a gas mask and find that it is running out of durability quickly, many of the AI in the radiation circle will drop gas masks when killed, so you can kill a couple AI in the radiation circle and stop up on their gas mask when yours runs out of durability. The weapons case is marked by a distinct orange circle on the minimap. It can be obtained by finding and killing the juggernaut that is within the circle. If you do obtain the weapons case, know that the entire map will be able to see the exact location of the weapons case, so expect PvP. You can get 7 rewards for extracting 7 times with the weapons case. The first reward is the caution tape blueprint for the RPK, and the last reward is the gas mask operator skin for Koenig, with the middle ones not being as important really, in my opinion. Moving on to strongholds. Strongholds are locked buildings across the map that must be opened with a stronghold key card. Generally, there's pretty good loot inside with a few orange boxes per stronghold. If you're having trouble clearing strongholds, try clearing some of the AI through the windows before clearing the stronghold. You can also get some cheeky kills on the riot shield AI from behind, sometimes by shooting through the windows. If you are having trouble with riot shield AI, make sure you bring a Semtex around, as you can throw it on them and explode them. There are some specific points of interest on the map that have an insane number of orange supply crates which contain kill streaks, large backpacks, 3-plate rigs, and more. The best one in my opinion is the east wing of Terminal. If I've died and I want to gear up quickly, going to Terminal almost always guarantees a 3-plate rig and a large backpack in addition to a lot of kill streaks. Some of the other good spots are the Saeed Mall. I think there may be a spot in Al Mazrah City as well, but you sort of just got to find these for yourself. I'm sure someone will make a guide with all of them eventually. Maybe I'll do that as well, but those are some of the best ways to get fully geared. If you're going specifically for money and you want to unlock safes to do that, you can find safes around the world, but a guaranteed way of finding a safe's location on the minimap is by doing a raid weapons or a demolitions contract. And once you finish the demolitions contract, it'll show the nearest 2 safes usually, unless there's no safes near you, which is very rare, but that does sometimes happen, and you'll be able to clear those safes and get a lot of money out of them. One of the other bosses in DMZ is a heavy chopper that goes around. It's honestly probably the easiest boss to take down other than maybe the Chemist. All you have to do is shoot it, and it is a chopper, it'll shoot you, so make sure you have cover, but it takes a full few mags of LMG ammo or whatever, so make sure you have a munitions crate as well. But once killed, it drops a pretty nice crate that has some cash in it, some valuable items, maybe a 3-plate rig, and then also 2 really nicely modded contraband weapons. So definitely do it if you have nothing better to do. But if you're fully geared, there's not much of a point. It's sort of fun though, and it's really annoying actually. It yells out all these lines above you that you can hear across the map, so it's really nice once it goes down and you don't have to hear it spew with stuff at all times. Finally, if you're strapped for cash and you're looking for valuable items, periodically throughout the match, a plane will drop supply crates down. These supply crates usually have a ton of valuable loot in them. It's mostly money, valuable items such as gold bars, or I think there's a gold skull maybe, and you can sell those for a ton of money. If you want a supply drop that has more kill streaks and weapons and stuff like that, then if you control a SAM site, it'll actually shoot down the supply drop plane, and when the plane is shot down, it'll drop a supply drop that has more kill streaks and other things like that. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your support. Please consider subscribing or leaving a like if you found this content helpful. I'm definitely going to make more DMZ guides in the future, so hit the notification bell for those. I just hit 500 subs, and that is completely awesome. I never thought I'd reach it this fast, so thanks for the support, y'all. Good luck in your raids this week, and I'll see you next time.